Invisible people rarely received correspondence, a fact Damaris Baxter had accepted long ago. So when the housekeeper entered the parlor and held out an envelope with her name occupying the address line, instead of her aunt's, it took a moment to process the unprecedented event. As the youngest of 8 children, with no particular radiance of either face or manner to draw attention, Damaris had grown accustomed to being overlooked. In fact, she held the Baxter family record for being left behind on outings most frequently, with an impressive total of 5. Her brother Joseph had managed the feat twice, being the one most likely to wander off after being counted. But he'd never truly been forgotten, just temporarily misplaced. Their parents had forgotten about Damaris for an entire afternoon on one occasion, not missing her until she failed to appear when called for supper. Mama had scolded her for being too quiet for her own good, accusing her of hiding away to read books instead of participating in family activities. She demanded Damaris pay closer attention in the future, so as not to be left behind again. Mama had wept through the entire exchange, of course, then nearly hugged the life out of Damaris at the conclusion of her lecture, assuring Damaris that she was loved, if not memorable. Being invisible had its uses, however. Forgettable girls rarely got called on to recite lessons in front of the class, or asked to dance when one had a perfectly good book to read. Yet when one reached marriageable age, invisibility became a significant disadvantage. There was always someone prettier, wittier, or more charming to draw the attention of available suitors, which was how Damaris ended up as a companion to her great-aunt Bertha at the age of 23. Not only was Damaris on the shelf, she was in the back corner behind the knickknacks collecting dust. At least with Aunt Bertha, she'd found a way to be useful. Damaris pulled her scattered thoughts together, set aside her needlework, and reached for the letter. "Thank you, Anna." She tried not to sound as astonished as she felt, but her voice carried a touch of breathlessness despite her best efforts. Anna noticed, of course, and smiled. "It's from Texas, miss.